Hey, what's up, guys? I believe. Oh. Sorry, guys. I was not talking to the mic. What's up, guys? I believe we're live now. Should be good to go. Draft starts in 15 minutes. Um, Sorry if you guys can hear, you know, a lot of background noise from the draft. Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Let me know if it's too loud in the background. Um, Here in just a little bit, actually, I will be just temporarily turning off the camera. Um, I ordered some food and I don't really want to eat on camera, so once that gets here, um, I will, turn the camera off while I do that. But yeah, draft starts here in about 15 minutes. What's up, Chris? How you doing? I'm I'm antsy. I am very antsy. It's been a long day waiting for the draft to start, so definitely antsy for it to start. How does the audio sound, by the way? Like, is the uh, is the draft in the background too noisy? Like, are you able to still hear me? Okay. How's the audio? Thinks like the Panthers will go tight end. I mean, I would really like to get Kenyon Sadiq, so I mean, I would be very okay with that. My main guys that I want us to come out with, I would really like to get Kenyon Sadiq. Jordan Tyson would be cool. Omar Cooper would be cool. Um, I know he's got injury concerns. I know he has injury concerns, but I freaking love Jermod McCoy. Um, I know that there's something that came out that he may need a second surgery, and that would probably cause him to miss time his rookie year. But the kid's gonna be a superstar, so I'd really like to get Jermod McCoy. Um, and then lastly, like I would really like to get Dylan Thieneman. I'd be really cool with him. Um, Something tells me we may end up going offensive tackle, which, I mean, if we go tackle, I would like it to be. Um, I don't know how realistic Spencer Fano is. I'd be cool with him. Um, Monroe Freeling would be solid. I've seen people mocking Max Ianocker to us. If we traded down and then got him, I'd be okay with it. I don't really want him at 19. Same situation with like Caleb Lomu and Caleb Proctor. Sorry, Caden Proctor. Sorry, that there's two Proctors in the draft, and I get Caleb and Caden mixed up. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens, but I have a feeling that it is going to be a weird draft. Like I think there's going to be a lot of surprises that happen tonight. Like I think we could honestly see I wouldn't be shocked if we get 6 or 7 different trades tonight. Just tonight. Not even for the whole weekend, just tonight. Um I think there's going to be a lot of surprising picks. Other teams get surprised at what happened and, you know, end up trading up for different guys. Like, I think it's going to be a surprising draft. I really do. So, I'm I'm excited for it. Alright. Looks like that food is just about here, so once that gets here, I'm gonna turn off the webcam. Only while I eat, though. I just don't want to eat on camera. I think eating on camera is kind of gross, but it's gonna be full on Kevin Costner draft day. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be that stupid of trades, but I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trades. I have a feeling. Like I think we're gonna be in for a surprise. I really do. But I'm excited though. I think it'll be fun. So, looks like that food is just getting here, like they're about to put it at my door. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my camera, like I said, and I will turn it back on once I am done eating. Or maybe I won't turn it back on later. I don't know. We'll see. But I just didn't want to be eating on camera because, it's gross. So. Also, I'm gonna try to keep an eye on the ESPN draft tracker that I have on the background there. I I don't know if it's going to show up before the actual picks are announced. If it does start doing that, I am gonna change to something else if that happens, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll show up just a little bit after picks are announced. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Gonna try not to eat too loudly as well. Well, that sucks. I could have sworn I ordered a. So for my food, I just ordered like one of those like personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut. Pretty cheap. Not a whole lot of food there. I thought I ordered pepperoni, but I guess it's just cheese. Not a big deal, but thought it was. Yeah, they're talking about a lot of teams looking at moving up like right now already. So I'm really curious how this draft is going to shape out. Oh yeah, that's interesting. They just put a thing on the screen saying that Carolina has picked offense in the first round the last 4 years. That's kind of I didn't realize it was that long. But I mean, yeah, that's true because they got Tedero McMillan. Year before they got Xavier Leggett. Year before it was Bryce Young. And the year before that was Ike Ekwonu. So that's kind of interesting.
can pick at 9, but also if they don't have the guy they want there, can they move back with 9, but come back later with 29 and move back up to get someone? It'd be interesting how people do it because DJ, you outlined it earlier with Dallas. Could they be aggressive and package both of those picks to make a bigger move to go up? And Joel, let's face it, Ty Simpson looms, right? So if you're the New York Jets sitting there at 16, how big are you trying to entice people ahead?
Also, guys, just a heads up, my roommate is going to be here soon. So if you randomly hear me talking to someone else that doesn't sound like you guys, that's why. But the way my mic is, it's probably not going to pick up what he's saying. So if it sounds like I'm just talking to someone else, that's why. My roommate's going to be here pretty soon.
You're like, let's go get him with that Cleveland selection. So a lot of fireworks early.
You know who's going to have fun tonight, tomorrow? It's the Miami Dolphins. They have 7 top 100 picks, Rich. You know what that means? That means we need a lot of things, but we don't need to panic. We can just take the best available player. With all these picks we have coming, we're going to be able to fill these needs throughout the draft. They can be very patient.
Wait. Did Daniel Jeremiah just say that the Dolphins have 7 top 100 picks? Did I hear that right? He may have been talking about a different team, but I swear he just said the Dolphins had 7 top 100 picks. If so, that's kind of absurd. You know, I've been hearing a lot of stuff today on Jordan Tyson. I wonder if he's going to go earlier than some people are expecting. I mean, I think he deserves to. He's a really good receiver. But I think he's one of those guys that nobody knows exactly where he's going to go. Like, because, I mean, I've seen people mock him in the 20s. But I've also seen people mock him at, like, 3rd overall, you know? So it'd be interesting to see where Jordan Tyson goes. All right, 2 minutes till draft time. Yeah, by the way, guys, again, if the audio ever, cuts out or just doesn't sound as good at any point, let me know. Let me know how things are looking. Man, that is a lot of people in Pittsburgh for the draft. All right, here's the commissioner. He's coming out. Boo! Chill in the chat while I drive home. All right, man. Drive safe. Thanks for popping in chat.
We are proud to be here in a city built on grit, built on steel, and home of one of the most dominant franchises in history. Your six-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers.
So just for those that can't watch the draft right now, Goodell's at the podium. He has T.J. Watt and Cam Hayward with him there.
Steelers captain, eight-time Pro Bowler and Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt is already an 8-time Pro Bowler? Damn.
And the heart and soul of the Steelers.
Obviously, like, I knew he's really good. I knew he had several, but I didn't know he already had 8.
Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, Cam Hayward.
It's time.
Take it away, Cam.
Pittsburgh, make some noise! This is Steelers football. Tough, physical, and built to last. But everything we do today is built on the standards set by the legends before us. Let's bring out the men who paved the way to greatness. A Hall of Famer, a true shutdown corner, a piece of the steel curtain, Mel Blount!
Bringing out Mel Blount now.
Now, let's talk some playmakers, some Super Bowl MVPs. Liz Swan and Hines Ward.
Bringing out Lynn Swan now.
And now, we got to talk quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks, two eras, one standard, Super Bowl champions, and legends of the city. Ben Roethlisberger.
Now they're bringing out Ben Roethlisberger. You mentioned another quarterback. I'm assuming Terry Bradshaw. He hasn't said his name yet, though. Yep, Terry Bradshaw. He's bringing out some of the all-time greats.
This is Steelers
starting tonight. Pittsburgh, this is a moment you all been waiting for. Yin's ready? The 2026 NFL Draft is officially open. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the
All right, the draft is officially open. Raiders on the clock. Oh, also, I am going to turn off notifications from Ian Rappaport right now. Because I don't want to get spoiled on, players getting selected.
Silver and black. He's in blue tonight. It's transitionary color for us as he's getting ready to be the first overall pick, as we expect will happen. You know, when you watch this guy, there's the thing that stood out to me the most was just the toughness. Like you say, football players are tough, but then you see some guys that just looks different. The abuse that he took, the punishment that he took early in games, and his ability to snap right back. That to me showed his mental and physical toughness, and then the clutch gene, the stuff you see late in key moments of games. That's why I used the Matt Ryan cop. Matty Ice, he earned that nickname. Now back in the pocket, feet in the ground. He can get this ball up and out, down the field. Plenty of arm strength. You want to drive the ball in wet weather, Eugene, or...
All right, I'm done eating, but I think I'm going to keep the webcam off for now.
Look at these tight window throws, showing you that accuracy at all three levels. And then this is that toughness.
Maybe I'll turn it back on a little bit later, but I'm going to keep it off for just right now.
And this kind of capped off his career and brought a national championship, which still seems crazy to say, to the Indiana Hoosiers. That's who Fernando Mendoza is. And you called a ton of his games, big noon on Fox, I believe, 4 this year. You mentioned in our pre-draft show. What did you learn about Mendoza?
Well, I learned that he's a competitor. He's all about process, and that once he's on the football field, he plays his best in the biggest moments of the game. That's what I saw time and time again from Fernando Mendoza. Is that when he needed to be great, he was at his greatest. Late in the game against Oregon, wet weather, like you said.
I always laugh when the team with the first overall pick takes like forever to actually run the pick in. They just kind of let the clock run down really low before they put it in. I'm really curious how Mendoza will be in the NFL. I think he's definitely like the best quarterback in this draft, obviously, but really curious how he'll be in the NFL. All right, I am gonna go ahead and turn the webcam back on just so that like when people pop in, they don't just see like an empty page here and leave. All right. Okay. Got about 4.5 minutes left for the Raiders. Again, I don't get why they let the clock run down so low. I remember the year the Jags got Trevor Lawrence. I think they let the clock run down to like 30 seconds left, and people were wondering like, are they even gonna make the pick? Okay, so I just found another person I need to turn off tweets for because they just spoiled the first overall pick. So just got to make sure that, everybody I have tweets on for, aren't going to be like, spoiling stuff. All right. So the pick is in. It's been in for a few seconds now. I'm gonna watch the tracker in the background and make sure that it's not gonna like spoil the pick before it happens. It should be okay, but I'm gonna make sure. I feel like Rich Eisen really talks a lot to fill up a lot of time. Like, he'll add in a lot of unnecessary words when he talks. But, all right, here's Goodell. Raiders selection.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Yep, Fernando Mendoza. There you go. I'm going to refresh this page and make sure that it is actually being updated. Okay. Well, I might have to make a few more refreshes, but should be okay. Okay, got to turn off tweets for Tom Pelissero as well. That should be everyone. Chris, shocker. Yeah, like, nobody expected that, right? Okay, for the Jets, I've been saying all offseason, Ruben Bain is the best edge in this class, if you ask me. But from everything I've heard, it sounds like it's between Arvell Reese and David Bailey. I think I'm going to predict Arvell Reese. But David Bailey wouldn't be surprising either.
Well, thank you so much. In the last 5 months, you have won the Heisman Trophy, a national championship, and now you're the first overall pick in the NFL Draft. How have the last 5 months changed your life?
The last 5 months has been such a blessing by God, and I can't thank him enough. I'm just looking forward to get to work, prove at the next level. College was fantastic. I'm so blessed to have that career, but now I step into a great game of the NFL. Look forward to proving and earning it every single day.
You're going to the Las Vegas Raiders. What excites you the most about this opportunity?
What a great organization, great legacy. There's so many great teammates I'm looking forward to talking to, coaches, owners. I'm ecstatic for the opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. God bless.
Congratulations to the Mendoza family. Thank you, Taylor. Ian Rappaport will give you the last word on this before we turn to the rest of the draft that we know nothing about.
Which surely this does have the Tom Brady seal of approval. Brady flew in for his top 30 visit, loved everything about Mendoza. Did not expect him to play early. The most likely scenario for the Raiders, Kirk Cousins is their starting quarterback to begin this season. Clint Kubiak believes that is the way to have long-term success. So likely Cousins early, and hopefully throughout the season.
All right, now it's time for the rest of the draft to start. Pretty much. For you, Fernando Mendoza will be taken first overall. The rest is a complete mystery. It does appear that Darren Mucci, the general manager, has handed the phone over to Aaron Glenn to talk to the player that they are about.
All right, the Jets have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Well, I've been saying David Bailey. Much was made about his visit getting canceled to the Jets. We're going to find out if that visit was important or not here pretty quick, CD.
I would think that they already knew all they need to know about David Bailey.
All right, pick is in.
But all of us try to glean
probably David Bailey. If you want to draft upside, it's probably Arvell Reese. So do you want to draft a player for the future, or do you want to draft a player for next September? I think that's the question.
Well, the pick is in, and again, to give you an idea of how fast this first round is going to go, Arizona's already 30 seconds into their time, and there could be a trade in the offing. We don't know, because as soon as the Jets make the pick, Arizona and the rest of the league is alerted as to who has been taken. So we're waiting for the first mystery of the night to be settled.
Yeah, it's ironic they're making a pick, and they're hoping that this pick can help them get a pick.
All right, what do we think, Arvell Reese or David Bailey?
They need some more pass rush. That's not just a coverage issue, and that's what this pick is going to be meant to address.
So what were they in sacks last year?
31st.
So there is a direct correlation. When the front doesn't pressure enough, the back is under siege.
Wow. Yeah, they were 31st in sacks last year.
Second overall, and the top 30 visit being canceled, we'll find out if that really did have anything to do with their choice. That could have just been in the oven. It's baked, but
He's a clean hit. David Bailey is graduated from Stanford, and there's no issue. He
Graduated
graduated
for 3 years.
He already went to the pro day, did at the pro day, but it was a big story. So we'll find out.
And the Jets are choosing 16th overall. They might have been using their top 30 to figure out that pick a little bit more. With the second
All right, Goodell, who are the Jets picking?
question mark of this draft and the domino effect that will tumble the minute we hear this name. We're about to get it from the commissioner. The Jets' second overall pick of this draft is
With the second pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
David Bailey.
Linebacker.
Okay. It was not Arvell Reese. It was not Arvell Reese. It was David Bailey.
for that top 30 visit being canceled. They probably knew this was.
I think he's better than Arvell Reese, if you ask me.
What do you think this means?
I think Arvell Reese is going to have a hard time, you know, transitioning to a full-time edge rusher in the NFL.
Benito was 5th in the league in fastest get off. Their other edge rusher, Jonathan Cooper, was 7th in the league in fastest get off. They want a fastball. This guy walking to the stage, trust me, he's going to be running to quarterback and get off the rock.
Has anybody else noticed that they're not doing the whole like draft jingle anymore? Like the da na 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 na. Like they haven't done that these first two picks. They always do that.
Confident right from the word go. David Bailey gives them a great chance to do that because he's a little more ready to go as an edge rusher. Arvell Reese is a football player. We don't know about the full conversion.
Or I wonder if it's because I'm on the NFL Network's one, not the ESPN one. Let me look real quick. I'm gonna see if the ESPN one does do it.
David Bailey, the latest player to be handed a Jet.
That might be the issue.
You have to be able to thread the offensive tackle with the get off.
Okay.
Get off before
All right. I'm on the ESPN one now. We'll see if they do the draft jingle this time.
opportunities to get your rush going, and then you dip the rip and you get to the quarterback. That's an easy win. Can you pin the
I can only see the next 3 picks on ESPN's display. Whereas, like, with NFL Networks, you can see the next, I think it was like 12 or 13 picks. But it's all good. It's not a big deal.
all you need is 2 moves. You need a fastball and a counter move.
I just want to see if they do the draft jingle. Like,
He's the most ready-made rusher for the Jets. Oh yeah, he went up against
I don't know. The jingle's like one of the best parts about the draft.
and the thing is he can set the edge against the run. He just needs to do it more consistently.
All right, again, a player the Jets desperately need. They will select again later in this first round. But right now, Marriott Bonvoy checks us down to Laura, who's standing by with David Bailey.
David, you've worked so hard for this, and now you're the first defensive player off the board in the NFL draft. What does it mean to hear your name called this early?
I mean, it's surreal to me, man. This is a great experience. It's an awesome opportunity, and I'm just so grateful, man. Shout out all the fans that came out here. I'm just happy to be here.
How will you immediately impact this Jets defense?
Man, I just want to get in there and just be a sponge, just soak up everything, just rely on the vets, rely on the staff to make me the best player I can, and help out this organization. And I feel like this organization is trending in the right way, so man, I'm just ready to work.
This organization's trending in the right way. I don't know, man. Jets are in shambles right now. But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Laura, thank
What do you
very
expect him to
much.
say?
David Bailey is a New York Jet. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock, and Adam Schefter is standing by with more. Schefter, go.
The Jets had 26 sacks last year, which was the fewest the team had had since 1999. They were looking for the best pass rusher in this draft, and they felt that was David Bailey. Also,
Of course, he has to say that. Yeah.
on staff who were at Stanford when David Bailey was there. Those coaches helped bring a unique insight.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That helped them make the pick that they helped.
obviously you can't be surprised that he says that, but it's like, that seemed like one of those things that, like, obviously he's not going to be like, well, yeah, the Jets are a pretty shitty organization, but, you know, I don't know. It seems like something that he didn't have to say. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Wow, Cardinals are down to 1:24 left. I wonder if they're fielding a bunch of calls right now and you can't figure out who they're getting. Okay, pick is in. Pick is in. So Cardinals did not trade it. Okay, yeah, it looks like this, oh, never mind. The tracker just updated, so it's just a little slow.
Selection. There's been so much speculation about the possibility they go to the running back here. Is this too early for Jeremiah Love to come off the board?
Probably not. He's the second best player on my board. He's right there with Fernando Mendoza. What's this team need? They need juice. They need to energize the fan base. They have no identity. It's a bland football team, right? That's the Arizona Cardinals. Look at Jeremiah Love. He's much more than a running back. I said, he put 84 on that jersey. Could have been a first-round pick. Slot, line, he can catch the ball. He had runs of 36 or more yards in 7 games. He had runs of 29 or more yards in 8 games.
I'm gonna have stream volume turned down because you're ahead of me. Oh, okay. That's surprising. I thought I was a little bit behind based on the, you know, tweets that I was getting earlier, but I guess not.
We will find out if indeed that is the selection that they make. We'd anticipated perhaps a trade up to this spot. Does not appear we've had that. The Cardinals pick is indeed in. The Titans are on the clock.
I'm thinking the Cardinals probably get Francis Maui-Noah here. That's my prediction. Hey, there's the jingle.
With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
Whoa! It wasn't smoke? It wasn't smoke? Wow. I thought they were totally just baiting teams for a trade-up. They actually went with Jeremiah Love. Whoa. Wow. That's a shocker. That's a shocker. I thought the whole rumors about them being interested in Jeremiah Love, I thought was just smoke. I thought they were just trying to get teams to trade up, but no, Jeremiah Love. That's crazy. Him and James Conner's a good duo. Well, I mean, they also have Trey Benson, too, who, I mean, he's not exactly a scrub either. Like, but man, I don't know. How would they not? I don't know why they wouldn't have gone with Francis Maui-Noah there. So where does he land? So because of that, I think the Titans go... I think the Titans go Carnell Tate. If they don't, then Ruben Bain is my number 2 prediction for the Titans. 'Cause yeah, I thought the Titans were getting love. I thought the Titans were getting love. That's crazy.
So now let's take a look at Jeremiah Love as he joins the
You don't know, Jeremiah Love is really good, but 3 overall just, especially to a team that has that many holes that the Cardinals have. I don't know, man. I do not like the Cardinals O-line. I don't like the Cardinals O-line at all. Other than, like, Paris Johnson, you know. Yeah, that's a shocker. So, yeah, I think Titans get Carnell Tate or Ruben Bain.
Let's go down to the stage. Marion Bonvoy brings us there. Laura is standing by with Jeremiah Love. Laura.
Jeremiah, your dad was your first ever coach. He's instilled so much confidence in you over the years. How special is this night?
All right, Titans pick is in.
It's very special. You know, my dad was the first person that believed in me, and he did sacrifice a lot to get me to this point. So I got to pay him back. Got to pay my family back, and I'm looking forward to get to work in Arizona. You feel me?
I feel you. You are the first running back to be taken in the top 5 since 2018. Why will your skill set translate to the NFL?
I mean, it's just a blessing, you know. I feel very honored to represent the running backs.
Why is your skill set gonna translate to the NFL? I mean, it's just a blessing.
Congratulations, Jeremiah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't know. Again, he's a really good player. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna be a good back in this league. But 3 overall for a running back is kind of crazy. Like, the last running back taken in the top 5 was Saquon Barkley. It was Saquon Barkley. And you look at them as prospects coming out, Saquon Barkley was a significantly better prospect. He just was. Hopefully the Cardinals made the right pick, but I don't know, man. That team has so many needs, and taking a running back right there, I just don't understand it. You're right. He didn't answer the question at all. It's like, how's your skill set going to translate to the NFL? Man, it's just a blessing. All right. Once again, I'm saying Carnell Tate. If it's not him, I'm saying Ruben Bain. That's true. It could be Sonny Styles, too. But I'm saying Carnell Tate. I say they get some help for Cam Ward. At least they should.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Carnell Tate. All right.
Ohio State.
I think that was the right pick. Good job, Titans.
Carnell Tate is the 6th Buckeyes wide receiver to get drafted in the 1st round in the last 5 drafts. He started 25 games opposite Jeremiah.
Definitely think that was the right pick.
103 balls for 13 touchdowns. Now,
He's a ready-to-go guy for the NFL with sight, route runner, great hands, great power tracks the deep ball. So for Cam Ward, the key guys is getting Cam Ward at an elite level. He showed mid-season and late league would be that guy quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. Cornell Tate qualifies as a safe pick.
Jeremiah Love? That's crazy.
At least like the Love one was like rumored. I didn't think they were taking him here at all.
He was after the Cardinals took Love, Carnell Tate was who I predicted. But like Cardinals have so many needs and they're taking a running back at 3. I don't understand it. Why do they think that was a surprise? I think it makes perfect sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get Cam Ward, a true number 1 receiver. You know, obviously you still have Wando Robinson, who's an excellent number 2. Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta give your young quarterback as much help as you can. Wow, that Giants pick went in quick. Think Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs? I'm going to say Sonny Styles.
Solid state guy. He catches the football with his hand. He understands how to run routes. And I don't care about the speed. He knows how to separate. Just look at the balls that he went deep on and beat DD after DD for deep balls in the Big Ten.
Yeah, Carnell Tate is solid. I think he's probably the best route runner in this class. Has really solid hands. Yeah, his speed isn't great, but if he can run routes the way he does, like, I might be in the minority here, but I feel like Carnell Tate really compares well to, like, Devontae Adams. That's my comp for him.
You had a really incredible moment where you wanted to honor your late mom, Ashley, tonight. Can you show us how you had her name inscribed on the inside of your jacket? And as you're showing us, how did she help you achieve your dreams that you wanted to achieve, but that were also her dreams?
Yeah, my mom, she's my everything. She's my rock. She's my world. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. She sacrificed everything for me. I'm forever indebted.
I know she'd be so proud tonight, Cornell. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that is what this night is about. It is about the
All right, I'm thinking the Giants here take. I'm thinking Sonny Styles. If not, I say Caleb Downs. I hear they really like Jordan Tyson too, so maybe it's Jordan Tyson. But my first prediction, I think, is Sonny Styles for the Giants. Okay, so they're going to commercial.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words online. She wants 3. She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins' naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here it comes.
Oasis Breeze 10 in stock.
Need a 10? I'm your man.
We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels like. A bit of local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out you love a good poncho. And glamping. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go with Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
Your to-do list? Done by us.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so it hasn't updated on my screen yet, but I just got an update or a notification from NFL saying the first trade just happened. Someone traded up to number 6. I don't know who it is yet. It didn't tell me. But someone traded up to number 6. I mean, I still don't even know who the... It's Kansas City.
In life and in business,
Kansas City's trading up to number 6.
the goalposts often move.
Wonder if Kansas City gets, like, Ruben Bain?
Accenture, we say game on. Because whatever goal you're heading for,
Wow.
together,
I wonder what they gave.
there.
The value hasn't been released yet.
Turn the off-season on again with the NFL app. Your home for all things NFL.
It is time for football.
Get the news, the highlights, and deeper access with a subscription to NFL Plus. For the picks, the moves, the plays. All in one place.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
All year long. Welcome home. Scan now and score 40% off NFL Plus.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, the National Football League draft. The New York Giants selection is in at number 5. And here comes the commissioner, Roger Goodell, to make the announcement. We can see he's brought some special guests along to help him do it.
In partnership with the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS, one of the NFL Salute to Service partners, we are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke. Major Volke sustained tragic fatal injuries while deployed in Afghanistan. He is survived by his spouse, Tracy, and their 2 sons, Andrew and Benjamin. Major Volke was raised in the Hudson Valley and was a lifelong fan of the New York Giants, a tradition.
All right, Goodell, come on.
To his sons. Volke family, take it away.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese.
What?
Ohio State University.
What? How many edge rushers do the Giants need? Arvell Reese? Really? Arvell Reese? They've already got Abdul Carter and Brian Burns. And that's if they decide to trade Kayvon Thibodeau. Arvell Reese? What? So, I'm thinking Kansas City here. They traded up with Cleveland. I'm saying either Mansour Delane or Ruben Bain. They need an edge and they need a corner, and they've got 2 absolute studs there at each position. It's Mansour Delane or Ruben Bain. I'm curious. Yeah, they do have another pick in the top 10, but, like, they don't need edge. Like, they don't need edge. They've got Abdul Carter and Brian Burns, and that's even if they trade Kayvon Thibodeau. Like, I don't know, man. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. They're not planning on using him like an off-ball linebacker, are they? Because, like, he was intentionally moving himself to be a full-time edge because he has a smaller frame for a regular linebacker. I don't know. I'm curious what happens. I'm also curious what Kansas City gave up for to Cleveland. It was only 3 spots, so I wouldn't think it'd be that much value. Maybe like a 3rd or 4th rounder. I don't know. I don't know. Cleveland didn't really strike me as a trade down team right here, though. Yeah, it can, but, like, still, when your 3rd edge is Kayvon Thibodeau, like, you're in pretty good standings right there. Like, I mean, Brian Burns damn near led the league in sacks last year. If it weren't for Myles Garrett, like, I think Brian Burns was, like, 3rd or 4th in sacks. And Abdul Carter really started to turn it on towards the second half of the season, like, really started to figure it out. I don't know, man. I don't understand that. Okay. I think... Oh, what did he say? They send a 3rd and a 5th. That's good. That's good for the Browns, man. That's some good value. They gained a 3rd and a 5th out of that. That's solid for the Browns. So, yeah, Browns have 2 extra picks. Yeah, I think I'm officially going to say Mansour Delane right here. Ruben Bain is the number 2.
With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane.
Mansour Delane. There you go. And people called me a madman when I had the Chiefs trading up to 3 for him. Yeah, in my final mock draft that I put yesterday, I had them trading up to number 3 with the Cardinals to take Mansour Delane. And I had people being like, I don't really like that. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. I know ball. Washington's pick is already in. That was fast. Does Washington go Ruben Bain? They need some edge help. It's a really good pick. Especially with the Jermod McCoy news. Like, with Jermod McCoy potentially needing another surgery and falling down, like, yeah, Mansour Delane probably had a lot more, what's the word? just a lot more teams after him type of thing. But that's a good pick. If the Commanders do go Ruben Bain here, who the hell do the Saints go with? Maybe Sonny Styles, actually. I don't know. Let's wait and see what happens here. Oh, I just realized I keep forgetting to update the tracker here. Here we go. Styles is your guess? Maybe. It wouldn't be a bad pick. He's a good player, but I don't know. They really need edge help, and man, Ruben Bain is a freaking beast.
The Chiefs traded up to get you. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
Sure, really just the way I play the game. This confidence they have in me, they weren't really on me too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, and they made the best move in the draft, so I'm excited.
You were once a little boy dreaming of this very night where you would become an NFL player. What would that little boy say now?
Man, don't stop now. Don't stop now. You got what you dreamed of, but man, let's make a mark on this league.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's funny. I mean, it's funny that he caught himself right there and was like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." Delane seems like a douche. I mean, I don't think he seems like a douche per se. I think he just kind of has that like corner attitude that corners have to have the mindset of like, I'm the better player type of thing.
I'm joined on stage by former winners Lynn Swan and Jerome Bennett. And the league welcomed its newest member to the prestigious club 2 months ago, Super Bowl champion and 6-time All-Pro Bobby Wagner. Where you go, Bobby? On behalf of the Payton family and nationwide, I encourage players drafted this week to make their community and the league a better place. With the 7th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
It was Sonny Styles. You got it right, Tyler. Oh man, that means the Saints are probably getting Ruben Bain. Oh man, Saints might be getting Ruben Bain. Dang. Hey, Sonny Styles is good. I do not want to have to deal with Ruben Bain with the freaking Saints, though. Oh, and the pick is already in.
He is a tremendously talented player with so many versatile, mobile, athletic quarterbacks.
Okay, are we back? I think we're back. I think we're good. All right. I think we're good, guys.
Ohio State. Marriott Bonvoy takes us down to Laura and Sunny Styles.
Yes, we're back. Sweet.
When you looked at that Commanders jersey and you put on the hat, what should Commanders fans know about what they're getting in you?
Oh man, I love the game. I love the guys. I love the brotherhood. I'm excited to be a part of the organization. Coach Quinn, Mr. Peters, the whole staff. I love everyone there. I remember I was there a few weeks ago. I told Coach Quinn, I was like, hopefully I'll be back soon. He said, we'll see. So I'm super happy.
You have now been drafted. Your brother Lorenzo Jr. will be drafted this weekend. What do you remember about being little boys and imagining this night?
Man, Zoe's, he's my best friend, my inspiration. Just chasing him around. We dreamed about this since we were 5 years old. So to see it all happen, we're living out the dream. But it's just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Enjoy this.
Yes, man. Thank you.
Hi, Laura. Thank you. This draft is being held in Pittsburgh. You might just as well have moved it down the road to Columbus. We've had 3 Buckeyes in these first 7 picks. Carnell Tate, there's a Tennessee Titan. Arvell Reese, there's a New York Giants. Sunny Styles is a Washington Commander.
Man, I hope the Saints don't get Ruben Bain.
Giants again will select next. You're watching the 91st NFL Draft from Pittsburgh on ESPN.
Hey, Fernando.
Hi, how you doing?
Really good. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
We're here with Fernando Mendoza. You just got the call. Tell me what it feels like to be officially drafted.
It is such a blessing. And oh, sorry, 1 second. I need to post on LinkedIn. Boom, posted. Now it's official. Anyways, to answer your question, it feels.
Here's your table right here.
That's good.
I hate when they say that the pick is in, and then they just have it like they're taunting you for like 3 minutes before they go and announce it.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot.
The pick is in
Well, I went.
N?
I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never
Oh.
easier to keep up with your
Typo, I
favorite
guess.
sports on live TV and streaming apps. So hot. Wait, there's no ice in yours. Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
The pick is in. Enjoy this Invisalign commercial. Pretty much.
So they did it themselves. A group of 25 soldiers backed each other. A century later, we're still serving the military and their families. Not just because it's the right thing to do. It's in our DNA. Those values our founders shared. Honor, service, loyalty, integrity. Those are the things we live by. Why our members know we'll be there. USAA, taking care of our own.
Weeds.
Does anything keep them from coming back?
Roundup dual action.
Does that say prevents weeds for up to 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
So it keeps working and I can relax?
That's the point.
Does this stuff work for 4 months? I'm just gonna go to the store now. There you go.
Kill and prevent weeds for up to 4 months with Roundup Dual Action. Roundup. This stuff works. We are back in Pittsburgh, and Mel's best available players are brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy. Mel, who are they?
Let's go right to the Ohio State Buckeyes and Caleb Downs. What a safety he was, and certainly one of the smartest players. Nick Saban's smartest player I ever coached. Jordan Tyson, loved the kid. I think he's wide receiver one, most talented wideout in this draft. And the 2 versatile offensive linemen. Now we know a right tackle guard, Bono, right tackle guard, center. And Mekhi Lemonwood, he plays spear. Love the kid. He also has return skills.
All right, the New Orleans Saints selection is in, and the commissioner, I am told, is making his way to the stage right now to announce it with the 8th selection in this draft. The Browns will come behind them, having traded back with Kansas City a bit earlier. Then the Giants will make their 2nd pick of the night. But here comes New Orleans and the commissioner, Roger Goodell, ready with the announcement.
I think it's funny they're playing Sweet Caroline during the Saints pick right now, as if they're not just, divisional rivals. Because it's also the Panthers. So.
The New Orleans Saints select Jordan Tyson,
Jordan Tyson.
Arizona State.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. The talent is
Huh.
unquestionable. Injuries are the only.
There was even a report a couple days ago that they were going to wait till like the second or third round to target wide receiver. And I thought it was because Tyler Shuck was saying he wanted David Bell. That's shocking. I mean, I would rather go up against him than Ruben Bain. But that's a dangerous weapon for the Saints to have. Don't do it, Cleveland. Don't get Bain? Is that what you're insinuating, Tyler? Not to get Ruben Bain? I'm thinking maybe the Browns get like Francis Mauigoa here. The top receivers are gone. Yeah. Oh. I would think since the top receivers are gone, I would think they probably go with a tackle. Why would the Giants go with another edge rusher right there, though? Unless they're planning on trading Brian Burns, too. Like, I don't know why they would get Bain as well. I mean, I don't know. I guess crazier things have happened, but... Yeah, I don't know. I think the Browns get... I'm saying either Francis Mauigoa or maybe Spencer Fano, because he's another really good tackle. I think Mauigoa's the pretty, without a doubt, best tackle in the class, though.
Jordan Tyson as he made that law.
But full stop. This is the best wide receiver in the draft. Look, and I love Carnell Tate. We all love Carnell Tate. We all love Mekhi Lemon. We all love Denzel Boston.
Yeah, no, sorry. Carnell Tate's the best receiver in the draft. They're saying that Jordan Tyson is. Tyson's really good. Don't get me wrong. He's easily my wide receiver 2 in this class. But I think Carnell Tate is the best. Oh, you meant Dolphins. Okay. They might. I mean, yeah, where the top 2 receivers are gone. Unless they go and get Mekhi Lemon. That could also happen. I don't know. I mean, Bain does live in Miami. Played for Miami, so. I mean, I think Miami's kind of in a spot right now that they have to just take best player available. So, yeah, as long as Cleveland and New York don't take him, I mean, he would be best player available.
What a moment. Booger, as you were pointing out, the number of times over the last year or so, he must have wondered if this moment would ever come.
I mean, and everyone throughout the process, we knew about the talent, but we just kept talking about the negativity, the injuries. Is he going to be healthy? He missed 1 out of every 3 games. That young man heard that. And now, the emotion you see coming out is well deserved by him.
Now, the booing venue here behind us is because the Cleveland Browns pick is in, and that, of course, is the arch rival of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now we have 30 seconds. What are we looking at?
The left tackle sitting there for the Cleveland Browns. They trade that. You got Tate, Proctor, Alabama. You got Monroe, Phil, New Jordan. You got the right tackle, Easton now with our right tackle going Miami, but the left tackle spot so critical. Always heard of that Cleveland is King Proctor and Monroe Freely. Now they got a shot to make the pick. Take one of those two guys and you trade down. If you extra picks by doing great goal by Cleveland Brown, GM.
Mel Kiper drives me crazy. He's so annoying.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Bono, tackle, Utah.
Okay, I mean, I think Maui Noah is better. Okay, I think Maui Noah is better. But Spencer Fano is solid. That's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick. I'm not mad at that.
This offense got it done. They ran the ball down people's throat. They were a balanced offense. Final had a lot to do with that. He gets after it in the trenches, guys.
No doubt. I think he's the most versatile offensive lineman in the draft. Even at the combine, Green, they worked him out at center. So he played left tackle, he played right tackle. He worked out at center. So you're getting a versatile piece that you can put anywhere.
You can't hold TJ's chalkster. I mean, I definitely think Maui Noah's better, but, like, Fano's solid. Where they desperately needed some O-line help, it's not a bad pick.
With the 10th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Francis Maui Noah.
Whoa. The Giants got Maui Noah. Wow. I thought the Giants were confident in their tackles. I mean, obviously Andrew Thomas. Isn't Jermaine Illuminor a pretty solid tackle too, though? But I don't know. Maui Noah can also play guard. And he's a pretty damn good one at that, too. It's not a bad pick. Lots of good Polynesian linemen come out of the state of Utah. That's true. It's true. Building the trenches. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to have him play guard, though. Oh, there's a trade. To who? Oh, to Dallas? Is it only one spot, or they... Nope, they've got 11 and 12. So they traded pick 20. So Dallas has back-to-back picks. You gotta think Reuben Bain, okay? Micah Parsons' replacement, you gotta think Reuben Bain. But who else? It's gotta be Reuben Bain and someone else. Back-to-back picks. Well, maybe... Do we think Reuben Bain and Caleb Downs? They need a safety. Reuben Bain and Caleb Downs? Oh, whoa. Okay, never mind. It just updated slow. So Dallas and Miami just traded picks. So it wasn't Dallas's 20th pick that they used. So I'm thinking it's probably Ruben Bain right here. What did they give Miami, and why do they only... I don't get trading up only one spot. Like, I don't understand that. Only trading up one spot? Yeah, when it updated at first, it said Dallas had 11 and 12, so I was like, oh, they used the 20th pick. But Dallas gets Bane and Miami goes Lemon? Maybe. Unless Miami goes... Well, no, Miami wouldn't go Downs after trading Minka for a bag of chips.
Congratulations.
I don't know. Maybe it is Caleb Downs. Or sorry, maybe it is Mekhi Lemon to the Dolphins. That's interesting. That is certainly interesting.
They're both headed to the Giants, and the Dallas Cowboys have moved up. They will select next as the NFL draft continues from Pittsburgh.
I was telling you guys, I feel like this this draft is going to get weird. And I think it's just going to continue to get weirder. That's crazy. I just think it's hilarious that, like, in my mock yesterday, I had the Chiefs trading up for Mansour Delane. And I had people calling me crazy for it. And that they don't like it. And then it literally just happened.
This one has craft ice on demand.
More ice than me?
4 kinds of ice, actually.
Gonna need a bigger bucket. Like this one?
Do you always have 2 bucket chins?
I do.
Eczema is unpredictable.
This is the least homework I've done on a draft for years. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I definitely did a lot of homework on this year's draft. I mean, for this type of channel, I kind of have to do a lot of homework. But
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Clearer skin, itch relief. Once monthly dosing with or without topicals. You can flare less with Ebglyss. Talk to your doctor about Ebglyss for eczema.
there might still be a total stud on the board for the Panthers, because I'm looking at this. There's still guys like Dylan Thieneman on the board. Still got Kenyon Sadiq. Still got Omar Cooper. Still got Jamad McCoy. Still got Monroe Freeling. And obviously, yeah, still Caleb Downs, too. Unless the Cowboys take him. Like, there might still be a stud on the board for the Panthers. I'm hoping for Simpson, Cooper, or Ione for Pittsburgh. Yeah. I mean, I really think Ty Simpson is the right guy for you guys. I really do, but every Steelers fan is calling me crazy for doing that and saying they won't do it. But
These onions count as one item. You're literally the only one who cares. You said the Whopper is the best burger in America when made right. So with your feedback, we perfected every bite so that every Whopper is made your way and never smashed.
I'll be right back.
There's a new kick, and it's you.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh and the 2026 NFL Draft on ESPN, which is presented by Bud Light. And leading up to this night, there's been a great deal of speculation. Will the Dallas Cowboys move up? Well, the answer turns out to be yes. They move up 1 spot. You see the compensation
that they've offered to the Miami Dolphins to move up to this one spot. So obviously a player the Cowboys identified that they could absolutely not afford to pass up on, and we'll find out who that player is. Here comes the commissioner to announce the Cowboys selection at number 11.
With the 11th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs, defensive back, Ohio State.
Another Ohio State star. He actually was the SEC Freshman of the Year at Alabama in 2023. Transferred when Nick Saban retired, off to Ohio State, where he was a unanimous All-American in both of his seasons. Won the Lott Trophy, the Jim Thorpe Award now, and a national champion.
What do the Cowboys need on defense? A culture change, right? They need an alpha coming in there. He's allowed 30 or more points in 9 football games. Jerry Jones is watching his offense stacking French, up and down the field. Then the opposition's going to go right back and answer every touchdown and keep scoring. They're still scoring against that Cowboys defense. They couldn't stop anybody. This kid is going to tolerate nothing but winning, nothing but working. He's the smartest football player Nick Saban ever coached because Nick said it, right? Talk about that freshman.
Sorry guys, I missed the picks. I had to go to the bathroom, but damn, Caleb Downs. I really thought they were getting Reuben Bain. I'm hearing McCarthy really likes Howard so far, though. Yeah, I don't think it's the right thing to just trot him out there as your starting quarterback. I don't know. That's just me. Caleb Downs is a stud, though. Really thought it was Reuben Bain, though. So do we think Miami gets Bain or Lemon? If they don't get Lemon, I think the Rams do at 13.
According to ESPN's draft predictor, there was only a 12% chance that Caleb Downs would be available at number 11. So the Cowboys may have gotten themselves a steal here. And Caleb Downs is standing by now with Laura. Marion Bonboy takes us down to the stage. Laura.
Caleb, you're celebrating this. You're taking it all in. And just moments ago, you were on the phone with Jerry.
Miami wanted him after losing Minka. Yeah, but I feel like if they wanted him that bad, they wouldn't have taken the trade down. I don't know.
But it was a great conversation. I honestly couldn't hear it much. I was too excited to listen. So I'm just excited to do what I can do.
But yeah, Caleb Downs is a freak.
Now, your brother Josh is a wide receiver for the Colts. Your dad Gary, a running back in the NFL. How special is it for your family that you now get to carry on this legacy?
That's an awesome feeling. Honestly, God bless us with a lot of favor to be in this situation, and I'm so thankful to be here. And my family, I can't even say enough words about it. There's a lot of love there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The Caleb Downs is a Dallas Cowboy. The Miami Dolphins up next. Now it's reasonable to say they need almost everything. I have 30 seconds. They do. Where do you go from here?
Well, you got Monroe Freeling, and you got Caden Proctor, two offensive linemen I was talking about the Cleveland Browns still on the board. They can go any direction, but it all begins up front.
Mel Kiper's talking about them going Monroe Freeling or Caden Proctor. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad pick. I just don't expect that.
New opportunities, and let's see which player they've chosen as their first pick tonight. Here comes Roger
Miami Dolphins select Caden Proctor.
Caden Proctor? Miami. I mean, I guess, yeah, you got to protect Malik Willis. But who is he going to throw to? Who is he going to throw to? Wow. Okay. I mean, he's a good tackle. He really is. I just... Over Ruben Bain and Mekhi Lemon? I did hear, though, during the Combine, Mekhi Lemon really tanked his draft stock with the interviews. But I don't know, man. I think he goes right here to the Rams. I think Mekhi Lemon goes to the Rams. Devon H. Oh, who he's going to throw the ball to? Yeah, pretty much. Devon Achane just randomly breaks the running back reception record. Okay. I'm not going to reveal anything, okay? I'm not going to say what happened. But I got spoiled on the 13th pick. I came up prematurely. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm just going to say wow. I'm just going to say wow. That's crazy.
You see the emotion in his face as he made his way down there to meet with Roger Goodell. The Dolphins again starting almost from scratch. It's a good place to start. Offensive tackle figures to have a chance to be a dominant player in front of their new quarterback, Marion Bonvital, Laura, and Kate Proctor.
Kate, you just told me I've never cried like that.
Mekhi Lemon to the Bucks. Maybe? Or maybe Baltimore, even. I mean, outside of Zay Flowers, I really don't love their receivers. But did you see the Rams pick yet, Tyler? I accidentally got spoiled on it, and holy crap. I'm not going to reveal it until it's actually been announced. But damn. Hopefully not Baltimore. He's weird, but he's good. You didn't see the Rams pick? Oh. He is weird, but he is good, but... Yeah, I don't know. I heard that his interviews totally tanked his draft stock. And I'm thinking that's probably what's going on right now.
Where we started, son? I want you to forge your own path.
Make decisions that feed this. Peace will have its way.
Hey Tyler, are you watching the ESPN or the NFL Network stream? You could say his interviews made him really a draft day lemon. That was bad even for you. Oh my gosh. That was bad even for you. NFL Network? Okay. I ended up switching over to ESPN earlier because NFL Network wasn't doing the draft jingle. And to me, the draft jingle's like you just gotta have it before every pick, you know? I didn't realize that was exclusive to ESPN. A lemon means a bad pick. No, I know. I know what it means. But still a bad joke, even for you. I knew what it meant. It's just a bad joke. Yeah, I don't know. There's still some studs on the board for the Panthers. I'm curious what happens.
With the 61st pick of the Super Bowl, the NFL selects ESPN.
This season is going to be epic.
Welcome back to the 2026 NFL Draft in Pittsburgh, where the Los Angeles Rams are on the clock with the 13th overall selection. The pick they acquired last year from the Atlanta Falcons. It's a
Okay, they're about to announce the Rams pick.
all along after trading their pick, number 29, to Kansas City in exchange for Trent McDuffie. The Rams have done a lot.
All I can say is wow.
Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson here. They've looked at wide receivers as well, but the Rams have mown this pick long and hard, and they are expected to go back to the offensive side of football, Brady.
All right, Shefty, thank you. There's a team, of course, that was on the doorstep of the Super Bowl a year ago. We'll see what direction they choose to go here. The Ravens will come behind them, followed by Tampa Bay, and then the New York Jets will make their second selection of the night. But it's the Rams who are on the clock here at 13, and here comes the commissioner with the announcement.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
I mean, what? What? What?
We have the first true stunner of the 2026 first.
That's crazy.
Simpson goes 13.
That's fucking crazy.
If you've not been following this process, the speculation, or at least the question, had been would he go in round one at all? He goes 13 to LA. Let's talk about Ty Simpson. You see the big hog there. He spent 4 years at Alabama, but started only one of them. There's just 15 starts in his collegiate career. Numbers were great.
Like, that is fucking crazy.
5 interceptions. He's 23 years old. He'll be 24 in December. And of course, he is the son of a coach, Jason Simpson, who's been the head man at UT Martinell since 2006.
We thought when the Rams traded
I'm curious if Baltimore goes Mekhi Lemon right here. Does Baltimore need an edge? Would they go Ruben Bain? I mean, yeah, I could have seen the Rams go for him, like, if he was there in the second round. But first?
meet Ty Simpson, they're hoping is the heir apparent to Matthew Stafford.
Look, there's a reason why, and I tried to say this, and there were people who were all over me. So, look, there's a reason why this young man decided to come out. Him and his inner circle decided to come out. And that was because they saw as though this was going to happen. And I bet they saw as though this was going to happen with this team.
I think that and Arvell Reese are the biggest surprises of the draft so far. Jeremiah Love was a shocker too, but at least there was smoke there. Like, we at least heard stuff about that. That's fucking crazy. Craziest pick of the draft.
I get it. I mean, I thought if they were going to do it, they would trade back.
Yeah, I would have.
They could have taken a 13, but
I wouldn't have been surprised if they like traded up in the second or something, but I didn't think they were taking him with their first pick.
yeah, I didn't think they'd take him here, but
That's crazy.
Vermont touchdown. He's been sit for 2 years. I mean, if he's good.
Yeah, I mean like I get it, but like I don't know, it's just crazy.
I believe in it. Like, they're just a good team.
They are.
They know what they're doing.
They're a good organization, but like
What pisses me off is the Ravens are about to get fucking Ruben Bain.
either Ruben Bain or Mekhi Lemon.
Yeah, like they just always get these fucking demons. Like late.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
My dad, he helped me along the way and everything possible, from sitting in meetings to quarterback drills. Shout out UT Martin and everything they've done for me as well.
Now you're going to play in an offense with the Rams. It's similar to the offense that you ran at Alabama. What are you most excited about in learning from Sean McVay and quarterback Matthew Stafford?
Yeah, I mean, two of the greatest minds in offense, especially with Coach McVay and the quarterback offensive standpoint, and then Matthew is one of the greatest of all time. So I'm looking forward to it.
Congratulations, Ty.
Thank you.
Ty Simpson, the third quarterback the Rams have taken in the first round. The others were Sam Bradford and Jared Goff. Adam Schefter, tell us about the Rams' decision here.
Well, Green, the Rams talked about it, and they felt this was
That's
the right
such a shocking
opportunity
pick.
to go get a quarterback. They were so convinced of their decision that earlier today they called their veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford and told him that they planned to take Ty Simpson tonight at 13.
I'm gonna recline this real quick. Oh shit. Okay. Hopefully that didn't change the view too much. Okay.
All right, Shefty, that pick belongs to the Ravens, another team in transition. So many years, Don Harbaugh, the coach there. Harbaugh has already made 2 selections tonight with the Giants, and now the Ravens will make their first of the night at number 14. And here indeed is Roger Goodell with the announcement for Baltimore.
With the 14th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Olajuwon Yohane.
Okay, they took that guard. The guard I was telling you about earlier, Tyler. I said earlier I wouldn't be shocked if Baltimore takes him. Shit, does that mean Tampa's gonna get Ruben Bain? Don't tell me Tampa's getting Ruben Bain. Shit. He's totally going to Tampa, isn't he? Already a Florida boy playing for Miami. He's totally going to Tampa. Shit. It's totally going to be Ruben Bain. Damn. How does Ruben Bain fall this far? That's a good pick for Baltimore, though. But, man, Tampa's totally getting him. Dude, I'm sad. I feel like I'm probably about to be sad. I don't see how Tampa doesn't take Ruben Bain right here. And you know what? Ruben Bain's probably my number 1 guy in the draft. He's that freaking good. And Tampa's going to have like a total stud edge rusher now. Assuming they don't totally blow it. I hope Tampa blows it. Baltimore does this every... I mean... Other than, like... I don't know, you guys are pretty similarly put together teams. Or at least have similar philosophies on how you want to build your team. Dude, I feel like I'm going to be upset with this Tampa pick. Because they need an edge. Really bad. I've always said if I wasn't a Steelers fan, I'd probably be a Ravens fan. And it's crazy to say since, you know, those guys are complete arch rivals, you know.
Well, we can measure and measure. Lowe's can measure and install it for you.
You can't measure fashion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats, and handsome.
When everything on the IHOP value menu is just $6.
Come on, just get the Tampa pick out of the way.
Fluffy pancakes are just $6 every day. And OMG, there's a new BLT, and it comes with fries. Celebrate every day for just $6 with the IHOP value menu.
Chewy orders on the way for Woody. He likes his stick, but loves his Kirkland.
I hate him, but damn, I respect him and love the way they run their team. Yeah, it's true. They're a well-run team.
Playoffs continue Saturday on ABC. And in this rivalry, every possession is personal.
For the third time in 4 years, we got Denver and Minnesota.
For Jokic, the chance at revenge. For Ant, the opportunity to upset. Emotions are high. This is a real rivalry. The stakes high. Game 4, Nuggets, Timberwolves. Saturday on ABC and the ESPN app.
Welcome back to ESPN coverage of the NFL Draft on aerial coverage. It's brought to you by Goodyear, legends on floor. They are proven. We have a 14th pick in this draft. Let's look at Bell's best available, brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott Bell.
Travel Mackay 11, the third receiver off the board for me, 11 overall. Monroe, really, we're going to have super talented left tackle. I'm sure the Detroit Lions are at 17 saying, can we just get him to fall down to us? The Lions need a guy like Monroe good. Henry Sadiq and Ruben Bain, you got to be, believe we're going to be in play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need an edge rusher. They need a tight end. Got to believe Tampa Bay going for Bain with Sadiq and Dylan Thiemann. We got him to Minnesota. We have Harrison Smith there for a long time. Was a high level from an heir apparent.
I hope I'm wrong about Tampa taking Bain. It just seems too perfect for them, though. He's already a Florida boy playing for Miami. And they need an edge. And he's the best edge in the class. The dude is a beast. Come on, don't be Bane.
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ruben Bain,
Shit.
linebacker, Miami.
There he is. The entire country got to see the way he dominated.
Really?
As he led the Hurricanes all the way to the national championship game. 5 sacks in 4 playoff games. Stayed home. A consensus All-American now.
Come on.
Defensive player of the year last season.
We talked about 30 and 3/4 arms. That's an outlier. That's something he's going to have to prove and beat the odds if he can get it done in the NFL. Going to get college. Looks like Jason.
So,
Every technique is changing. He's got a variety of moves to hit the quarterback.
man, that sucks. Ruben Bain, possibly the best player in the class, to the fucking Bucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah, no, there were some who thought that this might happen, right? We talked about it as well. That Ruben might
That really freaking sucks.
some of the things that you just talked about. Maybe they started getting uncomfortable with, hey, look, even though my eyes don't deceive me, I see what he's showing me on tape. Some people just couldn't get past the fact that, hey, are those short arms going to come into play? Is that lack of running a 40 time and what maybe the projected 40 time looks like, is that going to come into play? Todd Bowles says, hey, look, I had to blitz like crazy last year, and I still couldn't get the sack.
Yeah, Tyler, I think Alyssa's right. I think Jets are probably going to take Mekhi Lemon right here.
I'm going to take the chance here. I think this presents tremendous value. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm ecstatic.
You know what's amazing is we always talk about turn the tape on, watch the film. But when you watch the film, he was the most dominant defensive lineman in college football last year. I don't care how long his arms are. Can he do the things that a defensive lineman can do? Can he get off the ball? Can he come out of his stance and threaten the offensive tackle? He can do this. Once he does that, can he turn the corner? Can he dip his shoulder? Is his ankles flexible enough to get to the quarterback? He can do that. Doesn't matter if his arms are short. Can he set the edge? 30-inch arms, offensive tackle's arms are longer. I can set the edge. I can hold up against the run. And then here's what I love about it. He's a power-based player with heavy hands and understands how to flip his hip. As somebody who's vertically challenged like myself,
That sucks, because there's, like, no weakness in Bane's game either. Like, he's such a good run stopper. He's such a good pass rusher. I just hope teams are right about, you know, him having short arms and making him a bust. He's so good, though.
Well, my mentality is what I can do. That's how I think about myself. I know I'm the best in the country. I'm sure.
Every step of the way, you've proven doubters wrong. What gives you the confidence that you can continue to do that at the NFL level?
Like my mentality, I'm telling you, I can do anything I put my mind to. Because it's my mindset. And I know when I get at this next level, it's on and popping.
We believe you. Thanks.
Thank you.
that's a serious man.
I love it. On and pop it. The great left the line of the draft so far.
He walked right by that area where the players take the photos. He didn't have any time for that. He was all about business.
But here's the thing, Brady. Just like Tyson with the emotion, all process, we've knocked the guy down and said he can't play. He's got short arms. If you just turn the tape on, he was the most dominant guy last year. That's got to count for something.
We got a chance to do a couple Miami games this year with our college football crew. I got a chance to talk to this young man. He is deadly serious about his craft. He puts in all the time. Jason Taylor raves about his work ethic. He is a technician, a student of the game. He's going to be a hell of a pro.
Now the New York Jets on the clock. I have 15 seconds. What are you expecting for them at 16?
I would say weapons. Just get the quarterback. The fighting chance was Mekhi Lemon or Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay. See if they go offense here.
This is Cooper. I'm turning off the TV. That's how I feel about if it's freaking Kenyon Sadiq. I heard they were interested in him. I'm going to be mad if it's Sadiq.
The New York Jets' second pick of the night at number 16.
With the 16th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq.
Oh, come on! Come on! Really? Really? Shit, dude. All right, for the Panthers, it's got to be either Dylan Thieneman, Jermod McCoy, or Omar Cooper. Please be one of those guys.
He's not going to be attached to the formation. You're going to split him out. He's too big for safeties and linebackers, too fast for the other guys that's on the lines and cover him. I think he's a weapon. He's going to be a matchup nightmare. And not only that, the ability to create explosive.
Damn, that sucks.
If you didn't know what his position was, you turn on Oregon tape, and we got a chance to cover that for the playoffs. You would know that's just a big, fast wide receiver. And then you go, oh, he's listed as a tight end. That's exactly how they're looking at him. That's exactly how Frank Clark is looking at this guy. He's going, hey, look, man, he don't need to be attached to the core. We're going to move him all over the place.
After the combine, the calls I got from the NFL teams were about his football IQ. Every formation he identified, he knew everything. The kid's like 20 years old.
They love him out there in Eugene because they say he's a
Man, that's frustrating.
he will block. He's got the mentality.
They love him back at his alma mater in Idaho as well. The celebration is on. The New York Jets have made 2 selections tonight. They go defense with David Bailey at number 2. They go offense with Kenyon Sadiq at number 16. As the New York Jets make their 2 selections. The Lions are on the clock. The Vikings will come behind there. There's Bailey of the Jets. And Sadiq went after him. The NFL draft continues in just a moment on ESPN.
You're watching the 2026 NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What did she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins' naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
Need a tan? I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options.
That makes me wonder, does Carolina go Mekhi Lemon?
What did you bring back from your last trip?
I'm torn on if I want Mekhi Lemon, to be honest.
It truly feels like a bit of local art. A soulmate.
I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't know. I've seen interviews with him. I'm not a huge fan of his attitude. And he's a weird dude.
This is Fresh Pet. This is Hank. And to make fresh, healthy food for Hank, we start
For me, it's got to be either Dylan Thieneman, Jermod McCoy, or Omar Cooper.
crafted into recipes that are vet developed and protein packed. Then when people tell you, we can't put dog food in our fridges, you build your own.
Given how it's fallen, though, I feel like it's probably going to be a tackle.
Just like you. Fresh Pet. Healthy food fresh from the fridge.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Experience our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. The industry's most
Lemon is so weird, dude. I would too. I really like Omar Cooper. I hope he's not the pick at 19. I'm thinking the Lions here probably go Monroe Freeling. Or Caleb Lomu. Probably go tackle.
Why is everyone so fired up? It's a Stanley Cup playoffs. What's a sign put outside there? A 2-month roller coaster filled with sudden deaths.
Man, the Saints and the Bucks have both already had really, really good picks.
Every series is a statement, and every year it's their shot to cup.
But everyone's so fired up.
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs, the most exciting playoffs out there. The Stanley Cup playoffs continue Sunday on ESPN and the ESPN app.
We are back in Pittsburgh. Time now for a draft moment brought to you by Ego. It's been a fast-moving first round. It opened as expected with Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, I'm thinking either Monroe Freeling or Caleb Lomu. I guess it could be Blake Miller or Maxi Knocker.
The Rams selecting Ty Simpson at number 13. The Detroit Lions still on the board now at 17, and here comes the commissioner with a special guest.
They didn't take big. Happy about that.
Freaking Tampa did, though. And then the Jets just took Sadiq.
We can somehow get Lennon. He's not.
I hope we don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like him?
I don't like his attitude. He seems like a total weirdo. Like, dude is a weird motherfucker. Yeah.
Wishes to announce the first round draft pick for his favorite team. I'd like to ask all of you to join me in cheering on Easton as he makes his wish come true. Take it away, Easton.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle.
Blake Miller. Okay. Over Monroe Freeling. That's interesting. I mean, it's not that crazy, but little surprising it took him over Monroe Freeling. Okay, I'm willing to bet my life savings that the Vikings take Dylan Thieneman right here. I will bet my life savings they take Dylan Thieneman here. Like, he's kind of felt like the obvious pick for the Vikings for, well, since the Super Bowl, you know? Like, it really feels like they're taking Thieneman here. Wrestlers do make good O-linemen. You're right.
When you watch his pace, this guy's a mauler in the run game. When the hands are tight and the timing is right in his pass pro, he can anchor, he can punch, he can stone you. But they struggled as far as their pass block win rate. Their effectiveness last year, Derek Goff's effectiveness dropped off a cliff when he was pressured. The statistics bear it out. They needed to address the offensive line. This is just a foundational building block draft pick.
All right, we'll stay in the NFC North here as the Lions take Blake Miller and now the
Yeah, I'm willing to bet everything I've got that the Vikings take Dylan Thieneman. It feels like one of the best fits in the entire draft.
So here comes the Minnesota Vikings at 18 and the commissioner Roger Goodell.
With the 18th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Caleb Banks,
What?
Florida.
What?
A transfer from Louisville, Spencer
Caleb Banks.
limited to just 3 games
What?
last year because of a foot injury, but he had 4.5
Interesting.
the year before, and he has the athleticism of a basketball.
You owe me your life savings? Hey, joke's on you. I haven't saved worth shit. Actually, it's kind of a joke on me, too. Ouch.
He only played 3 games this past season. If you want to know what he was, go back to the 24 season and watch the game against LSU. Simply lined up.
Wow, Carolina's pick is already in? It's already in.
Chris Jones like potential inside as a rusher, as a run defender. He can be dominant. He went down to the Senior Bowl and he
Okay, I have a feeling it's going to be Freeling.
if you're Minnesota, the foot injury, they had to check the foot.
Oh, Alyssa better not have just spoiled it.
He doesn't get better, but when he's healthy, he's one of the best defensive linemen that we've seen. That's the thing, right? I mean, when you see him in
Alyssa better not have just spoiled it.
Pick of the night, followed by the hometown Steelers as the draft continues in a moment on ESPN.
The NFL Draft Green Room is brought to you by Lowe's. It's never too early to earn your Sunday.
Okay, okay.
Your to-do list? Done by us. Introducing Home Care Plus subscription for $99 a year. Members get more at Lowe's.
You think you know someone until they make an unexpected leap. It's like finding out E-Trade is running with Morgan Stanley. So you can invest and bank under one roof.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like
It did. I thought she was saying Freeling is like a she's surprised type of thing. And I was like, "Oh, come on. Don't spoil it." Please don't be Makai Lemon though. Please don't be Makai Lemon. Either Dylan Thieneman, Jermod McCoy, or Omar Cooper. Come on. One of those three. Give me one of those three. I heard we were very interested in Dylan Thieneman, and given how quickly they put the pick in, wouldn't be shocked. Christy just texted me and said the pick is in.
See your Mercedes-Benz dealer for special offers on the GLE.
Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
We ride for Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. What did she say?
She said Dr. Pepper cherry is the bestest, boldest Dr. Pepper.
Now just a doggone
There's
minute.
no finer flavor than Dr. Pepper and green soda.
Thank you, Blackberry Raven.
I really hope it's not Makai Lemon.
Oh wow, AT&T just credited my bill. I guess the service was out and I didn't even notice. It really is America's best guarantee, huh?
Turns out doing the right thing without someone having to ask is always appreciated. Remember when I told you, Blake, you are enough? And you said, thanks, Dad. And we had that amazing...
I'm kind of surprised that Christy's watching the draft right now, Tyler.
Wait, are you a magician?
I don't know. Why don't you check your pocket? When the connection matters, it has to
Okay,
be...
I'm not even gonna look at my phone because it had an announcement that Dallas traded pick 20. So I'm like, I don't want to look at it and accidentally be spoiled on the Panthers pick.
Any moment, and I can also tell you, politics and football make strange bedfellows. The Eagles and Cowboys made a trade. The two arch rivals. Philly moving up.
Come on, either Thieneman, McCoy, or Omar Cooper. Come on. Come on, Goodell. Tell me good things. Ah. Monroe Freeling.
6'7", 350. Played a lot his first two seasons, but didn't become the full-time left tackle until last year when he was named second team All-SEC.
He was the 13th best player in this draft. Carolina gets him at 19 at the injury left tackle. You talk about a guy like this stepping in for a Bryce Shaw at quarterback. Size is an issue with Bryce. He needs that clean pocket. You talk about Monroe Freeling, 6'7 and a half, 315 pounds. Talk about 34 and a half arms. You know, about vertical jump of 33 and a half, a 4.9 3/4 with
Man,
only 17 starts. But in pass pro this year, did a great
I really wanted either Thieneman or McCoy.
54 starts. This kid only had 17, so he's still a work in progress. I thought he clear starter speaks volumes what kind of player he can be next year moving forward.
I mean, he's 6'7", right? So he's got to get that frame down. Punch timing has to be improved. But they're going to pencil him in at left tackle for Indian Quantum.
All right, and so as I mentioned, the Eagles have traded up with the Cowboys into this spot, so they'll be making the next selection here. These two teams traded back in 2021. The Eagles moved up for Devontae Smith. The Cowboys moved back into Micah Parsons. That one worked out well for both teams. We'll see how this one works out. The Eagles pick at number 20.
With the 20th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Makai Lemon.
Well, there goes Makai Lemon.
So the Philadelphia Eagles take a wide receiver. If you've been following the NFL offseason news, you are aware that that is significant in a variety of ways.
So they're going to trade away one diva wide receiver and get a new diva wide receiver.
He won the Biletnikoff Award last year as the top receiver in the nation. Over 1,100 yards receiving and 11 touchdowns. Cal, you have been raving about him since September.
Man, I felt like it probably wasn't Jamad McCoy because of the injury, but I really thought it could have been Dylan Thieneman.
In that game, route running, hands, versatility. Look at that football IQ, yards after catch, plenty of back there. Return skills, an added bonus. He was one of my favorite players in the draft all year. We talked about him on the first draft podcast training. I thought he could possibly drop because he's not the LTP. He doesn't look the part of that elite one. But I'll tell you what, with Devontae and company, Jalen Hurts, I love this kid.
You know, when you talk to some of the receiver coaches, one of the compliments they gave him, he plays bigger than he is. And the toughness that you have. And when you're Philadelphia with all the A.J. Brown conversations looming, this is another weapon for Jalen Hurts. In a big-time year, when all the noise comes out of Philadelphia, interesting how he rolls, but all that noise goes against Jalen Hurts, another weapon.
I will say, so Casey Concepcion was heavily rumored to us the last few days as well. I do prefer Monroe Freeling over him. I do prefer Monroe Freeling over Casey Concepcion. So there is that. But I mean, like, Dallas just traded down, and they're probably still going to be able to get Thieneman.
This is a steal. According to our predictor, there was only a 4% chance that Makai Lemon would be available at number 20 tonight. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
There's 11th highest rated player on my board. Watch him here. Sell the route, the first, the ability to make every catch. When it's off target, he's catching the football with his hands. When he has the body catch, he's done. He knows how to, he's a natural pass catcher. Look at the catch here. This is phenomenal stuff. You know what I mean? This was on a consistent basis, week in and week out. Here's a flash here, flash there. He did it every week. He's got the added bonus of those return skills. I tell you what, you get the ball in his hands, you can see him here. He's got great tackles. You better bring it as a defensive back when you're trying to tackle this kid, Lou.
Yeah, one of the things I love the most about him is football IQ. Against zone coverage, you better not lose him. Then he'll just chew you up. He'll be a first down producing machine.
All right, Marion Bonvoy takes us down to the stage. Laura Rutledge is standing by with Makai Lemon. Laura.
Makai, from the first time you ever put on pads and a helmet to this moment right here, being a first-round pick in the NFL Draft, what has defined your journey?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just so blessed right now. You know, I just praise the Lord for every moment, really. This is a dream come true. I can't even believe this right now.
See, Makai Lemon is such a weirdo.
You think about the fan base that's about to embrace you with open arms. What will they love most about you?
And they getting a dog. This is ready to work, for real. I ain't doing no plan.
Here we go.
Thank you, Makai. Congratulations.
I don't even fucking I think it's Omar Cooper.
Dude, that is going to be
Dude, I wanted us to get either Dylan Thieneman or Jamon McCoy so bad. We got a tackle.
Yeah, you got 3 of them. Come on.
This is Tommy Shaw from Sticks.
Oh, play the Renegade.
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
See, I wish we were like taking a defensive player here. That would make more sense.
My sister thinks you guys are taking Dylan Thieneman. He's a damn good safety for Oregon.
I can't believe how many fucking people go here.
I know.
It's insane.
I don't think I'd really even want to be in that tight of a crowd.
At least it's faster this year. It's weight.
Yeah.
That is, come on,
All right. Who's it going to be? I say Omar Cooper. Or Emmanuel Pregnon. Really good guard.
The Jerome Bettis Leadership Award recognizes high school football players who demonstrate leadership, character, and service, both on and off the field. Congratulations to each of you. We wish all of you the best as you continue your football journeys. The last time I introduced the Steelers' first-round pick, I was fortunate to introduce T.J. Watt. And with the 21st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ihanichor.
A tackle.
Sweet. Love that guy. Yeah.
A tackle.
What an extraordinary scene here in Pittsburgh. And an extraordinary story.
Ian Knocker.
His family came to the U.S. from Nigeria when
It's like 3 tackles in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
But I think Falatana can move in. Well, Broderick Jones is hurt.
Then on to Arizona State, where he started 31 games over 3 years.
I did not expect a tackle right there.
I think one of them can move in the guard. Because Falatana was a guard.
Yeah.
So maybe he moves in. But Broderick's hurt. So.
I think that's why we took a tackle, is because Icky's hurt.
I mean, they can move around. Alright, cool.
Huh.
Boring.
Senior Bowl practices he was a standout performer against some of the good pass rushers. Not great down there, but decent pass rusher to got the best something like that, helped the stock and solidified an archer despite the lack of.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting.
Well, he was fantastic in Mobile. When you sitting there, that was my first exposure to him. Hadn't seen him during the season. I was going, who is this guy? I mean, he was stoning people. Turn on the Texas Tech tape this year. Watch him block Romello Height, David Bailey. He deals with them now, and he is nasty. That's the next stage. I was on the phone with our own Matt Barry, who's an ASU alum, and head coach Kenny Dillingham. The next stage for Max is for Max to say, hey, look, I'm one of the baddest dudes out here. And to go ahead and have that mindset, because if he is proactive with it and uses all those physical tools we talked about, he has dominant, shutdown tackle ability. Dominant.
And when you think about the Steelers, he could be a possibility at left tackle. Roger Jones, their left tackle, got a neck issue, may have to have neck surgery. So think about this team as they wait on Aaron Rodgers to come back, if he's going to come back or not. They have to have a left tackle. And with the Roger Jones situation, this gives them, even though he's young in a project, this gives them a little bit of insurance at the left tackle spot.
They've done pretty well at number 21 in the past. Blitz was the 21st pick in the 1974 draft for the Steelers. That worked out fairly well. So now it's Matty Hunachor who goes 21. Do we catch our breath? The Los Angeles Chargers.
I wonder what players are going to fall to the second round. Oh, shoot, I just realized I haven't been updating the tracker for quite a while now. I don't understand her pick at all. I don't either. I can understand ours, but I don't love it. I really don't. I mean, you had Dylan Thieneman staring you in the face with a clear need at safety. And you have Nick Scott. I don't know.
With the 22nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Akeem Mesidor.
Akeem Mesidor, okay. I bet Dallas gets Dylan Thieneman here now.
Disruption that took place. Bain did a great job. Mesidor did as well. You can kick him inside through, and he can get on that center guard and make those presence felt. Get after the quarterbacks. He hustles. He can seal the edge against the run. Plays the run pretty effectively. Good all-around player.
Yeah, he was a former defensive tackle. Cut some weight, moved out to the edge, and the 3-4 scheme that they use out there in LA. You can put him inside in their 4-down stuff on it, and some of their sub rush in their 3-4. They have bigger outside guys anyway. Dewey below two, Khalil Mack. These are all guys who kind of built like Mez is, and he's been talked by the best. Him and Ruben Bain, they were the alphas in that entire locker room down there in Coral Gables. That's a nice pickup for the Chargers.
So Mesidor and Bain each go off the board in the last hour or so, but all of the magic has been here in Pittsburgh. They get their man, the Steeler fans get to scream their hearts out and cheer for their teams, waving their
Yeah, I'm really curious what guys fall to the second.
This is the 2026 NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies. Like he's so much more than Saquon Barkley.
Also, stay calm, partner.
Oh man, show my uniform. What was it?
Calm in. Stress out. I'll never remember all this. Relax, bro. When things get intense, we get incense. What a nice cleansing surprise.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide on your side.
Live in, clock out. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Now at McDonald's, people are getting more of what they love from the under $3 menu. Really, under $3. Get more value on whatever you're getting next. When you order from the under $3 menu.
From day one, LeBron honed his skills until he became the chosen one. But what if the world never got to see all he could do? Things would look a lot different. That's why the LeBron James Family Foundation is partnering with Indeed, because everyone's skills deserve a chance to be seen.
No one goes to Hank's for his spreadsheets. He doesn't sell them. He does sell a darn good slice. When business slowed, Hank decided to bring back the $1 slice. He just asked Copilot in Excel to help make it work.
All right.
Suddenly, Hank's his
I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Tyler, I'll probably just text you throughout the rest of the draft if anything crazy happens, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Thanks for anyone who came out and watched, and I will see you next time. Later.